Welcome to Real World EV. Full disclosure, my name is John. I work for VWOA. All comments and views are my own. This trip is going to be focusing on the multiple apps required for a non-Tesla driver and why all of the different apps are important. So I'll be covering how I did a search using EVgo and a better route planner. So stay tuned, more to come. All right, we are at the first charging session. This took a little over 25 minutes. I had to reset my state of charge percentage. I think it was set to 90. I only needed to take the car up to 80 to get to the next charging stop. Saw another ID.4 pull up, saw a Mach-E pull up, and so three of us here at the Electrify America Charger today at my first stop. So yeah, seeing more electric cars. Also very good efficiency right now. I was averaging 3.3 kilowatts per miles per kilowatt hour, and enjoying the app. All right, welcome back to Real World EV. So I've got the mount set up with the phone, but what I wanted to do is do a quick update. We're going to be jumping right into the video this time for this trip. We are heading to North Carolina, Charlotte, and we're also going to be doing a couple of stops in South Carolina this week. It's a 2 charging session trip. I just completed 1 charging session to 80%, and I'm heading to Columbia for my 2nd charging session, grabbing a quick lunch. The vehicle is performing well in terms of efficiency. I'm averaging 3.3 miles per kilowatt hour. My charging session took about 27 minutes, but I did arrive at like 40% almost, so I was not very low in my charging percentage, my battery capacity. So you know, it slows the charging speeds, obviously. But I will touch base with you guys shortly and take some videos back on the highway. Welcome back, folks. We just got done with our first charging session, as I pointed out a second ago. And we are headed to...
In 1,500 feet, turn left to Florence.
Sorry for the loud voice navigation that kicks in. She's probably going to kick in again one more time. But yes, we have 161 miles to go, 2 hours and 23 minutes to our next charging session. Now this session got us to 80%. Right now we are scheduled to arrive at our next charging session at 8%. This is the indicator right here in the top right corner. The lower percentage indicates state of charge arrival at the charger. The upper percentage indicates the live state of charge of the vehicle.
Turn left to Florence.
Sorry about the noise again of the navigation. So the top 80% in theory will match the vehicle's state of charge. So let's take a look. We'll go into vehicles and the MIB platform, and I'm sitting at 80. So once again, this has been very useful. I'm using, as I pointed out in some of my other videos, but I am using the weather updates. I do have it turned on. But really, this trip, there's going to be some weather condition changes. It's 80 degrees right now. There is a front coming in from the west. There's expected rain this week and colder weather into the 50s starting tomorrow. So that's definitely going to have an impact on our efficiency and battery performance. The other interesting thing I wanted to point out is this trip. I am staying at a Hyatt place. It is Ray Farms in Charlotte, so South Charlotte, and I found out looking at the area yesterday when I was trying to search for local chargers. What I did find out, there are no Electrify America chargers anywhere close. A little disappointed with the network infrastructure in the Charlotte market. Really, I think 2 or 3 chargers for Electrify America, that's it, for a city that big. And, you know, everything else is pretty much level 2. So what I was happy to see I used my ChargePoint app to try to locate a charger near my hotel. Didn't really see anything close, so I then decided to check my EVgo app, and lo and behold, EVgo indicated a charger in the parking lot of the hotel, the Hyatt place. So it just goes to show that you really need to download all the different apps when you're driving a non-Tesla vehicle, right? So for us non-Tesla drivers, we don't have the privilege and the benefit, I guess, of a really robust infrastructure. So you got to do your homework a little bit ahead of time. Not every market is built out or has adopted EVs as quickly as others. And in a case like where I'm going now this week, the Charlotte market, North Carolina, really just doesn't have a lot of charging infrastructure. So again, happy that I had my EVgo app and I zoomed in on my hotel area, and lo and behold, there's a charger in the parking lot. So I can't wait to see what this charger looks like, how it works. Hopefully it's not broken. I will be filming that when I arrive at the hotel later today, so stay tuned for that. I'll definitely keep you guys posted on that. as you can see, we're at 125 kilowatts at 14% state of charge. That's actually a pretty decent charging speed considering the state of charge of the vehicle right now. And I've been noticing this with my ID.4. Even in the 20s and 30s sometimes, I'm clipping over 100 easily. So there is a lot of consistency with this vehicle in terms of charging. You know what you're going to get every time you charge. And it's been, for me, honestly been pretty good. I don't stay at these chargers very long, 30 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes at the most. But most of my stops are 25 to 30, and I'm back on the road. All right, welcome back to Real World. We just got done with our second charging session, and we are off. So let's take a look here. Up to 65%. Got 175 miles of range. That should get us to our destination. We have I believe we have 155 miles left to the hotel. We'll check back in. I mentioned earlier, but this hotel apparently does have a level 2 charger with EVgo. I found it on my EVgo app. So looking forward to trying that out. I'll keep you guys posted on how that works. We are coming up on the Hyatt Place Charlotte Ray Farms. This is where supposedly there is a EVgo charging station at J1772 at this hotel. So this is what I identified back home in Jacksonville before I left on the trip. I zoomed into the EVgo app surrounding area on the map and actually found a charger, which was right in the parking lot of the hotel, which was just a pleasant surprise. I was first using my ChargePoint app, so I think that's the moral of the story on this trip is, you know, you need all the apps, because if you don't have all the apps, you may not catch everything that is available, and you may, you know, not find what you're looking for. So we're going to be driving up on here shortly. We are literally 1 minute away from the hotel parking lot. I believe it's going to make me turn right here. There's a lot of amenities around here, restaurants and hotels and everything else. So if you guys are not familiar with Ray Farms, it's basically South Beltway in Charlotte, North Carolina. So, wow, gasoline is $4 a gallon right now. $4.09 for unleaded regular. Yikes. And that's at Harry's Teeters. All right, so I am pulling in to the parking lot. Oh, I think I pulled in a little too early. How about that? There's another way to get there, so I'll continue down here. I think I can actually... No, I can't do that. Down here. Alright, here we are, folks. Do we have an EVgo charger at the Hyatt Place? Or is this a Hyatt House? Hyatt House. It's a Hyatt House. And lo and behold, there it is. There it is. We're in the parking lot. And it looks like there's another one as well. So let's do a little flipper right here. I can't actually. All right. The other charger looks like it's right here. I'm in good shape, folks. And that concludes the trip. All right, let's go check out these chargers. So as you guys can see, there's a couple of chargers here. This hotel parking lot. this one here, and then there's another one down there. Okay. This one's locked. They gave me a key. Looks like it just started right up.